Have you ever stopped to consider the crucial role the trucking industry plays in the United States? Take a moment and think about it. From the food on your table to the clothes on your back, nearly everything you use daily has been on a truck at some point. Indeed, over 70% of all freight tonnage within our great nation is moved by trucks. That's a staggering amount, isn't it? It's not just about delivering goods, though. This industry is a major job provider, and it significantly contributes to our GDP. As such, it's safe to say that the trucking industry forms the backbone of our economy. It's like the lifeblood flowing through the veins of the country, keeping everything running and connected. So next time you see those big rigs on the highway, remember they're not just carrying goods, they're carrying our nation forward. Clearly, the trucking industry is more than just big rigs on the highway. It's a key player in keeping our economy moving. Despite its undeniable importance, the trucking industry is facing a steep uphill climb. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of the challenges truckers face daily. Imagine running a business where there's a massive labor shortage. That's the reality for the trucking industry. There are more than 500,000 unfilled truck driver positions. Yes, you heard that right. Over 500,000 seats waiting for drivers. This labor shortage isn't something to be taken lightly. It's like trying to play a football game with half your team missing. It slows everything down, increases workloads, and puts additional pressure on the existing workforce. The need for goods to be transported across the country doesn't decrease because there are fewer drivers, so the demand on existing drivers increases. Now, picture being an independent trucker, and on top of that labor shortage, you're hit with increasing tolls and fees. It's like being in a boxing ring, already on the ropes, and then your opponent brings out a sledgehammer. The recent congestion pricing toll in New York City is a prime example of this. It's like a slap in the face to our hard-working truckers, many of whom have started to boycott these tolls. These tolls and fees are not just numbers on a board. They are hard-earned dollars that truckers are forced to part with. Dollars that could be spent on their families, their businesses, or their futures. It's another layer of difficulty in an already challenging industry. The trucking industry, the backbone of our economy, is being confronted with these significant challenges. The labor shortage, the increasing tolls and fees, it's a tough road to navigate. But remember, these aren't just issues for truckers or those in the industry. They affect all of us. Why? Because when the trucking industry suffers, the effects ripple across our economy. These challenges pose a real threat to the health of this vital industry. And it's about time we steer towards solutions, don't you think? But that's a topic for our next scene. Until then, keep in mind the struggles our truckers face every day. They're not just drivers, they are the lifeblood of our economy. So, what can be done to help alleviate these problems and ensure the future of the trucking industry? Let's dive into some potential solutions that could turn the tide. One pivotal step is investing in infrastructure. Our roads, bridges, and highways are the veins through which the lifeblood of our economy flows. By modernizing these critical pathways, we can create a safer and more efficient environment for our truck drivers. This means less time spent on repairs and detours, and more time getting goods where they need to go. Next, let's talk about technology. Embracing innovation can streamline operations, making the job less taxing for truckers and more cost-effective for companies. Imagine a world where autonomous trucks handle the long, monotonous stretches of highway driving, allowing drivers to rest and recharge. And no, we're not suggesting that robots take over the jobs of hardworking truckers. Instead, driver assist technology can be a tool, a co-pilot if you will, to help make their jobs easier and safer. Then there's the elephant in the room, pay and working conditions. It's no secret that the life of a truck driver can be tough. Long hours, time away from family, and the pressure to meet tight deadlines. To attract new drivers and retain the ones we have, we need to make this profession more appealing. This could mean higher wages, better benefits, more flexible schedules, or all of the above. We need to show our appreciation for these road warriors in a tangible way that improves their quality of life. And let's not forget about eliminating unnecessary fees. The recent congestion pricing toll in New York City, for instance, has been a major point of contention. By working to reduce such burdens, we can make life a little easier for these essential drivers. Remember, we're all in this together. The trucking industry is a crucial part of our economy and our everyday lives. By investing in infrastructure, embracing technology, and improving pay and working conditions, we can ensure its future. With these solutions, there's hope for the future of the trucking industry. However, solutions alone aren't enough. We need collaboration. Addressing the challenges in the trucking industry isn't a one-man show. It's a dance that requires cooperation between government and truckers. Consider this: the government has the power to shape policies, to invest in infrastructure, and to implement technology that can streamline operations. On the other hand, truckers are the ones in the driver's seat, literally. They understand the realities on the ground, the tolls and fees, the long hours, and the physical demands of the job. So, why not bring these two entities together? The harmonious collaboration between the government and truckers can lead to fair solutions that benefit both parties. It's like a symbiotic relationship. Such a collaboration is not only crucial to ensure the smooth functioning of the industry, but also vital for the health of our nation's economy. Working together, we can ensure the trucking industry continues to keep America moving. Today, we've taken a close look at the trucking industry, a key player in our economy. It's the vital cog that keeps the wheels of our nation spinning, moving over 70% of all freight tonnage in the country. But it's not all smooth sailing. The industry is grappling with significant challenges, from a shortage of over 500,000 truck drivers to the burden of increasing tolls and fees. The recent congestion pricing toll in New York City is a case in point, sparking a boycott among independent truckers. To navigate these rough waters, we've discussed various solutions, including infrastructure investment, embracing technology, and better pay and working conditions for our truck drivers. And let's not forget, collaboration is key. It's through working together, government and truckers alike, that we can find fair solutions, ensuring the industry continues to thrive. Remember, every item you use daily, from your coffee cup to your cell phone, likely spent part of its journey on a truck. So, next time you see a big rig on the road, give a wave of thanks for keeping America moving.